Alright guys, here's one method to better precision on target when you're shooting. I'm not going to shoot. And even when I fired off one arrow in one of my last videos, I was literally like a foot from the target. So the camera's right here where you guys are looking at, like literally half an inch behind it is my boss target. So I'll show you guys really quick. So those of you guys out there who are like just worried, it's just like literally right in front of it. So I'm not going to shoot off any arrows. But one thing, the reason why a lot of you guys are slinging arrows all over the place is because you're pulling back, right? You're pulling back, and then you're shooting, right? And then you're grabbing the next arrow, whether it's from the quiver or from the little arrow holder things. You go down to the range and you shoot little narrow tubes, and you grab the next one, and you're like, and you go back. Next, by this time, you've already changed your shot, so now your arrow's going to be over here, and then you grab the next arrow, or take a break, stretch, and then put the arrow on the string, and then next, no, your shot's changed. Your shot literally, because you cannot do that. You physically cannot do the exact same thing multiple times. You can't do that. You can't do the exact same thing even a second time. There's always going to be variation in shot because we're human beings. You can't do the exact same thing every single time. So the whole point is to mitigate some of the extra stuff that you're doing that throws off your shot. So after you say you shoot, right? Boom, you shoot, and then you pull back and shoot, right? Your feet should not move. Don't move your feet. You need to grab another arrow, right? Do your thing, right? And after you get comfortable, you're no longer moving your feet, right? You're grabbing an arrow, or you're grabbing from your quiver, and you're placing it on the string, right? And you're shooting, right? Now your feet, keep your feet the exact same thing, right? So after you get good at that, right? You're pulling arrows and you're loading them and you're shooting them, right? Or you're pulling from your quiver. You're gonna find, man, I'm a little bit more accurate. Next thing you're gonna learn how to do is draw the bow, it from the same, work on drawing. So when you drop your bow, now you gotta find your shot again. So while your feet are the exact same thing, your arrow's probably gonna be a little bit more accurate, but precision is gonna be a struggle. So if I keep my arm out, right, now I just eliminated another variable, right, to my shot changing so many times, right? If I keep my arrow like this, my bow like this, I'm loading it, boom, release, right? Whether I'm grabbing it, you can still look. And then you can slide that arrow on there if you need to do that, but you still have the exact same shot. Oh, this is closer to this, and then I'm trying to, and then you draw, right? That's why your arrow's all over the place, and then you're looking at it, everybody's looking at you, and you're looking at them. And most people don't pay attention at the range, but I always feel a little bit of pressure when I'm at the range. So eliminate as many variables as possible, which means placement of my feet, right? Keep my feet in the same exact place. Work on keeping my bow. Train yourself, right? Train yourself. The moment you drop your bow, now all of a sudden you gotta find your shot again. Now you gotta, okay, how was it, like this, or like this, or like, oh crap, I don't remember, right? Or was it at the corner? And you're overthinking things and you're gonna start missing shots. You wanna make sure feet. So if you have 3 arrows, you're gonna shoot 3 arrows. Keep your bow as much as you possibly can without doing this. Keep your bow, look, see? And then I can slide it on there if I need to. And then I go back for my shot. And when I release that, boom, see? Even if my arm is, oof, crap. Grab the next one, slide it on there, boom, right? My arm's still the exact same spot, right? And I'm sliding it on there, boom, right? So that's what you're doing. You're not moving your arrow bow all over the place. You're looking around, looking at your friend, talking to your buddy, right? He's shooting pretty good, but you aren't, because he knows what he's doing. You probably don't. So what you want to do is eliminate as many variables as possible. Now at the range, right? You can slide it on there. Most people have different draw techniques. I already showed you guys in my last video how I draw, right? When I draw, I don't look at the knock, right? I just go like that. Boom. See how I'm looking at the camera? I'm not looking at the, okay, let me see if I can get it on there correctly, right? Because now you're going to throw your shot off. So keep it as crisp and the same as possible. For most of you guys who are learning how to draw, right? Boom. For me, it's easy. See? For me, it's easy. Go back to my technique and I release it. So that's just a tip for you guys. If you're down at the range and you're shooting and your arrows are going all over the place and you're feeling embarrassed, eliminate all the other variables. Your shifting of your feet, your arms going all over the place. You're looking over here, your buddy's talking to you. Oh man, nice shot, bro. That was a good shot. And the next shot, you're way off in the you miss the full target because you're not paying attention. Eliminate all the variables. Settle your feet, get your shot, get whatever you're gonna shoot, same spot. You need to mark it with, I don't know, something, a couple of clips or something like that, paper clips. Put them exactly where you're gonna shoot, and then just keep it right there, and you just keep plucking arrows. You're gonna look like a boss at the range, man. Eliminate all those variables. They're gonna be like, people are gonna be like, man, this guy's a pretty good shot, man, with a traditional bow, because everybody else is gonna be using compounds, guaranteed. You're the only guy out there, black guy out there with a trad bow, and you're shooting better than they are. I've done it before, man. It's so much fun when I'm down the range and I'm shooting better than compound shooters. Woo, boy. There's a little bit of pride in shooting. When I'm shooting and I'm shooting good, people looking at me like, man, that guy's good. Man, look at that guy. He's just pieces hitting the center of the target. Wow. Man, there's no better feeling. When I'm like on the line, right, and everybody else has finished their arrows, because they're trying to hit dead center every single time. I'm just trying to hit in the same spot as much as possible. And I'm lobbing arrows like down 20 yards, all the way down range, right? That's not that far, but at the range, that's typically where the range I go to is about 20 yards. It's the furthest. When I'm out in the field, I can shoot as far as I want. But I'm at the range, and I'm lobbing arrows, and I'm hitting exactly where I want, because I'm not moving, shifting all the way, and other people are watching me. I can feel it. And there's nothing more feels better than when you're hitting exactly, and people are looking at you like, whoa, that guy, man, look at that guy with the long bow. I'm like, it's a recurve. Oh man, that feeling, it feels so good when you're downrange. So that's all I got for you guys today. Eliminate all the variables to have a better shot. Love you guys. Peace.